Hi, this is Laura Turner, and today we're going to talk about how to write a superhero story. Superheroes are extremely popular nowadays, getting even more and more popular with TV shows and movies. But this also means that there have been a lot of superheroes made and produced in the last few years. So if you're going to write a superhero story and you want to create a new superhero, you really have to be really creative to make something that hasn't already been done. So, first of all, think about what you have seen today with superheroes and what you have not seen that you would like to see. Because I'm assuming that you're creating your superhero and your superhero story because you want to see something that you have read. So think about what you want that we don't have yet. Second, what does a superhero do as an everyday occupation? And why is this sort of a universal thing for people in America or wherever you're going to be writing your story? Next, what are the superhero's powers? Think about what that superhero can do that is supernatural. And then, if it's like a power that some other superhero has that's already been created, I would suggest going and checking out what that superhero has been written like, and figuring out, what you can do differently, just so you don't, either get accused of stealing from that author or just unknowingly repeat what somebody else has done. Next, what is it about these powers that make the superhero an outcast from society? When we think about superheroes in the movies that we see, Batman, Superman, they have this sort of lonely feeling to them, that their powers are something that are this too great for them to have human relationships as well as have their powers. So think about that. Next, what does a superhero want most out of life? Or why is he or she doing what he or she does, saving the world, fighting crime? Why do they need to do this? What's the backstory of your superhero? And finally, what are the superhero's worst fears? How can you make those fears into your antagonists? This is best seen in Batman. All of his enemies are sort of nightmarish figures that he is himself intimidated by. So how can you make your superhero create his own antagonists with his fears? And those are just some tips for writing a superhero story.